Right, so Smooth Love Potion, one of my subscribers asked me for an update on this, so obviously I'm going to come deliver that now. Shout out to you, you know who you are if you're watching this. So yeah, let's do a quick update. So basically what they pointed out was we've broken past previous resistance that I outlined in the last video I did. So we are now above these two micro highs, which is, you know, very, very good. We said kind of keep an eye on this level here. I believe this was the 618. Oh no, it wasn't the 618. We were just using this as the previous micro high, so we didn't even come and back test it. And you know, in an ideal world we would, but you know, you can just see all of this volume that's stepping in right now, and volume predicts price. So you know, this is really a two-sided sword, because you can look at the RSI, and the RSI is extremely turning up way too fast for my liking. I mean, we're all the way up here at 83, and 1 week ago we were at 18. So that is really an insane move, but on the flip side you can just see this volume is just increasing. So in my opinion, I'd say the volume is much more important than the RSI, simply because altcoins like this can just become overextended for a significant amount of time, especially after it's been in a mental downtrend. So let's look at the next levels where we could potentially run into. So we've basically got this fib drawn from this micro high up here to the low, and you can see we basically ran into the 236 at 390. We're kind of getting stuck there right now, but I mean, look at this. I don't want to say we're getting stuck here, because we've just literally gone up in a straight line. So what I mean is we've been temporarily rejected from the 390, and honestly, like, I don't want to drag this video out for too long, because I mean, this one fib is really all we need. If we do get above this 236, I see us coming straight up to the 382, which is approximately almost a 50% move, which is, you know, a trader's dream. So if we do hop above this trend line, use this as support at 390, if we do just bounce off that again, then the next level is all the way up here at 45%, and you could even maybe argue that we might be coming to the top of this trend line again, which from once this breaks, it would be a 75% increase, and from where we are now, it's about a 90% increase, so almost a whole double. Now I do just want to show you on the macro term. If we do just zoom out for a second, you can see that we are still below this huge downtrend. So do keep in mind, it is very possible that we do something like this, just explode up for the next 2-3 days and get stuck at the 776 and then come down. Obviously we would need to see what happens here. I'm not predicting that we're gonna blast through this, and I'm not predicting that we're going to come up to here and get rejected. I'm simply pointing out the price levels that you should look at, and this would be the basically 7 cents or 734 cents. So if we are able to get above this 734, I reckon we would come straight up to the 618, and that would also mean that we're above the 200-day moving average. So I see the 200-day doing something like this, and flatlining before turning up. So you can basically see there's quite a lot of confluence coming up in this area here. You can see that the 0.5, this huge downtrending resistance that has been in play since the 12th of July 2021. So this is a huge macro trend line that we need to keep an eye on. And also, yeah, and the 200-day would be around about this area as well. So all in all, keep an eye on, well, for the next, that's obviously if we do come all the way up to the top here. So for now, keep an eye on 390. If we are able to hop above the 39 here, then I do just see us going basically straight up another 50% or so. So yeah, I mean, if we are able to get above here, then, you know, we are in line for another huge uptrend. Now, I'm personally not trading this coin. I don't own any of this coin, but I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to putting in a long if we do bounce on this trend line and go up. I'm just not a fan of the SLP or AXS, but I know that so many of you guys who watch my channel do. It's basically my most viewed videos, so I'll continue to make videos and updates for you guys. If you want a little bit of opium as well, because I always like to do these, we are still technically bullish if we are above this 618 on this micro move, which is at 214. But I think I said this in the previous video, this coin just really doesn't necessarily respect fibs too much. It is a pump and dump coin and I don't mean that necessarily in a bad way. I just mean if we come back to the price action, I mean, look at this. This was a 2-day move. This was what we did in 2 days, and we went up almost 3x in 2 days, and then subsequently we dropped all the way down over the next week, had a huge pump, huge dump, huge pump, semi-huge dump, bunch of sideways action. This is really the only time where we have sideways action, and also this has been a little bit of a slow bleed out around here, but you can see when this coin does get running, it just immensely pumps up. So I do think we're in one of those situations right now. So I really would be keeping an eye on if we are able to break above 390. In my opinion, if we are able to break above 390, we're at least going to come up to the 577, which is more than a 50% move from where we are now. About 62% from this candle, but obviously this coin moves so fast, it'll probably be a completely different price by the time I upload this video. I mean, you can just see this is up, down, up, down, up, down. So yeah, all in all, if we are able to get above this level here, 390, then in the micro term, we are probably just going to keep blasting past these fibs. So yeah, keep an eye on 390. Once again, none of this is financial advice, it's just my opinion on the market. You should always do what's best for you. Peace.